Hello guys, in this tutorial we are going to use partial commands to check if an Active Directory user exists or not with the help of AD partial commandlet get-aduser. In order to search for any user in Active Directory, we use the commandlet get-aduser. So we are going to use a filter to filter all the users, and if you are going to search only for a particular user, we give the username. It can be a name, it can be a SAM account name, it can be a distinguished name. We can use any of these properties in order to search for a particular user. Say if you want to search only in a particular OU and you don't want to search the entire users, we can give something like, I'm going to throw an example here now. So it will list out only the users present in the particular OU. So let's look at what we have done wrong. Yeah, we have to give the our search basis, like we are going to search only in this particular OU. So we're going to see only the users present in this particular OU and not the entire Active Directory. So these are the basic way to check for an user using get-aduser. However, in this tutorial, we are going to create a script in order to search for a user or search for multiple users, or you want to search for like hundreds of users. I always recommend that you always start with a broader category and navigate with the filter or where object which is available in Powershell to iterate to a desired result. So in this script, we are going to use simple functions like if else, for each, and a try catch mechanism. The usual error message when an object is not found in error Active Directory is something like this. Say if I'm going to search for a user test, which is obviously not available, cannot find the object with the entity test. So we don't want those errors here. While we create the script, we are going to use the try catch mechanism. So in order to skip those errors, and so only a proper message is displayed in case if the user is not found. So let's get started with creating the script. So I'm going to create a variable and going to assign the user now. So I have created an variable name and assigned the value Adam Smith, and I created another variable and use the try catch mechanism. If there is an user present in the try method, get a shared user name, store the result. If not, catch the null value and store the into the variable user. So now the user is stored, the user name is stored here. Now I'm going to use the if else function to check the presence. So if user is not equal to null, then what's the result? User exists. Else, always the case is user not exist. So let's execute this command to check the result. So the user exists in the AD, so that's why we got the result user exists. Say I have just searched for a single user here. Say if I want to search for like say 10 number of users. So how are we going to develop the script so that we can search for like user presence of 10 users? So just that I'm going to pass on my values into an array here. So Adam Smith present here, Billy Smith, and I'm going to give a value test. So we are going to use for each name in So I have declared all the names in the variable names, and I'm going to check for each name present in the names variable through this for each loop. So for every user present over here, we're going to do this. Same command, just we have created passed on our values in an array to the variable and used in for each in order to get the results here. So let's execute the script. So yes, Adam Smith exists, that's why we got the result user exist. Billy Smith exists, that's why we got the result user exist. And test is obviously not there, so user doesn't exist. So this is the basic skeleton on finding the many number of users. Say in case if you want to search for like hundreds of users, we can simply put all the names in a notepad and you can call those names something like this. So whatever is present in this text file, it will be looped one by one and your results will be displayed over here. Say if you want to very meaningful result apart from this user exist, you can always put something like this here. So you will get something like this. Some more. Okay. So over here, let's commit it out because we don't have the test file created it, so it won't go through the script. So I'm going to commit it out. So I'm going to execute the script with the help of array. So here we have the proper result. Adam Smith exists, Willie Smith exists, test user not exist. So this is the basic way in order to search for like more number of users in the Active Directory. This is a simple way to do it. So I have given a skeleton now. You can develop the scripts with like many properties, or the you can pass arguments in the scripts which you can develop on your own. So I will come up with another scripts explaining more on this. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.